For WAPE Total News, this is Lee Pierce.
WAPE Music.
A bad little kid moved into my neighborhood. Behave yourself.
Those are the Beatles from the Beatles 6 album. John Lennon sings Bad Boy. Had a request to play Everybody's Talking for Susan, Buddy, and Jesse. I'll try to get that on a little later. Votes all in for the Hot Five. We're going to count them now. We'll start the playback in a moment. Stand by.
This fall, meet us on Channel 17, Wednesday night at 7:30.
You did say American oil dealers.
Yes, ma'am.
WAPE Jacksonville.
Now, Pennies Hot 5 at 5 with Honest John.
You'll find we always specialize in helping you be penny wise. If penny wise you want to be, shop J.C. Penney Company.
Now, here's Johnny.
Well, it's 5 o'clock on a bright, sunshiny, 83-degree type Wednesday afternoon around Jacksonville. Thanks to all of you who voted. They're counted. We had a newcomer come in number 5 today.
Just about to, Cat. So it's called Roosevelt and Ira Lee.
That's what it's called, all right. It's done by Tony Joe White, number 5 for Pennies today. Roosevelt and Ira Lee. Listen.
The river was dark and muddy. Oh, the river was dark and muddy.
Tony Joe White, Roosevelt and Ira Lee.
Yeah.
Sounds like a rendezvous place. I'll meet you at the phone booth at the corner of Roosevelt and Ira Lee tonight.
Come and make a date at Pennies. You'll find at Pennies styles that never stop.
Shape up and save this week at Pennies. Pennies' famous Adana foundations are reduced 20 to 25% through Saturday. Included in Pennies' big selection are regular $3 bras, now 2 for $5. Regular $4 bras, now $3. Regular $5 mini panty girdles, now $4. And various long leg panty girdles, regularly $5 and $6, now $4 and $5. Along with these savings, you get Pennies' traditional high-quality workmanship, long-wearing materials, and comfortable fit. It's a real opportunity to shape up and keep your pocketbook in shape as well. See these foundation values today at your 4 Jacksonville Penny stores. There's one nearby, downtown, Cedar Hills, Gateway, and Regency Square.
Come and make a date at Pennies. It's great at Pennies. It's great at Pennies.
Some beer.
7-Eleven beer.
I'll be darned.
And I'll be darned.
Honest John, WAPE, Channel 69.
Studio guest by had a request to play I'd Like to Get to Know You to Nora and Johanna from Brian and Jeff. Also a request for Baby It's You to Bob from A Secret Admirer. Oh Darling by the Beatles to David Hansley. I also had a request by letters to be playing Love and Let Love to Mr. Harris at Crescent City from the seniors who really think he's a real nice man. Ha-ha, he says. All right, had a request to play... I think that's about all. They gave about 19 million initials, but I'm not going to attempt to read them all. All the seniors of Crescent City, thank you. Here's the song you asked for. Came in number 4 for Pennies in this afternoon's Hot 5 at 5. These are the Hardy Boys.
Love and love.
Those are the Hardy Boys, Love and Let Love. It came in number 4 in this afternoon's Hot 5 at 5. We're underway for Pennies on a Wednesday. Good afternoon.
WAPE, Channel 69.
You love the flavor of sweet Virginia apples.
The number 3 song in this afternoon's Hot 5 at 5 for Pennies coming up. Got a couple of letters requesting that, among others. Had a request to play any song by the Beatles for Marilyn Moody to Bill Carter, from Ginger Dover to JoJo, from Mona Lisa to Ted White. Also Honky Tonk Woman for Marilyn and Bill, and for Glenda and JoJo. That was signed by Glenda Dover. Thank you very much. Had a request also for Old Darling for Stanley from Joy, and for Dean from Gale. Other records requested Going Out of My Head for J.D. from Barbara. Jesus is a Soul Man for Stanley. Poke Salad Annie for Robin, and a Big Ape Call for the Fighting BCHS Wildcats and for the Varsity Cheerleaders. That was signed by Joy and Joanne. Thank you. Here's your song.
Oh, darling, I'll never tell you no.
Paul McCartney and those fantastic Beatles wail one time from Abbey Road. The song is Oh Darling, number 3 in the Hot 5 today. 83 degrees.
In the whole wide world, there is only one WAPE, Channel 69.
Surf at Jacksonville Beach. Waves are running around 3 feet, semi-choppy, fair to poor form, fair consistency. Overall surfing conditions, the man said small but fun, and it should get better as the tide continues to rise. It'll be high at 7 o'clock.
Come and make a date at Pennies. You'll find at Pennies styles that never stop.
Pennies' entire stock of girls' coats, and like wow, that's a lot of coats, are reduced 15% through Saturday. This is for real. 15% off on loads of regular $13 to $22 girls' coats. And the selection of styles, fabrics, and sizes is super. Saucy mini-length coats as well as regular lengths. Double rows of big bold buttons, groovy slash pockets and flaps, and a wild choice of color looks. Pennies got them too in an array of colors that'll just blow your mind. Hurry on over to 4 Jacksonville Pennies. Grab yourself 15% savings on every girl's coat in stock. It's where it's happening, baby. Pennies, downtown, Gateway, Cedar Hills, and Regency Square.
Come and make a date at Pennies. It's great at Pennies. It's great at Pennies.
It's Wednesday. You're ready to go to a really good party, good people and good sounds. You're looking and feeling good, and as you leave, just for a second, a thought flashes through your head. Oh, wow. Wish I had better skin. Well, a lot of people your age feel that way. You're not alone, but now there's a great product for you. Propa pH. Propa pH can really help relieve acne, pimples, or blackheads. Propa pH was created by a pharmacist for his own kid, so you can be sure a lot of thought has gone into it. You know you can have confidence in it because Propa pH is clear and colorless. Nobody can tell you're using it, which is the way it should be. We know, and you know, there are a lot of skincare products on the market. We think ours is the one you should use. In fact, use it for 3 days or more, and if you're not satisfied, the Propa pH people will send you your money back. Propaph. It can make Wednesday a little bit better. Number 12 song on our Tough 30 survey this week. Number 2 in today's Hot 5 at 5. Done by Smith. It's called Baby It's You. Gonna take us to news time next on the Big Ape.
The way you smile, that touch my heart.
In good downgraded, good afternoon. This is WAPE 2020 Total News. Currently 83 degrees in Jacksonville. Presently in Jacksonville, it's 83 degrees. For WAPE Total News, this is Lee Pierce.
WAPE, music, music.
Marilyn McCoo in the Fifth Dimension and Wedding Bell Blues. A big record in Jacksonville. Came in number 1 in the Hot 5 this afternoon for Pennies. Number 2 was Baby It's You. Number 3, Oh Darling. Number 4, Love and Let Love. Roosevelt and Ira Lee came in number 5. That's the way you voted for them, the way we played them in Pennies Hot 5 this afternoon. And before we go any further, I got a couple of letters requesting the number 1 song. I wanted to hear Wedding Bell Blues for David Betrus, I think it is, from Mary Nash. Come Together by the Beatles for Mike Cooksey from Glenda McCormick. Get Together for Pam and Glenn. And let me see, no signature on that one. Thank you. Also had a request to give a Big Ape call for the Fighting Rebels at Hamilton County High in Jasper, Florida, because they are the best and we're behind them all the way. 3 exclamation marks. Thank you. Also requesting Oh Darling for Amelia and Kenny. Love, Love, Love for Jeannie in question mark. Jane in question mark. Claire and Sam, Gail and Bill. Several others, including Wedding Bell Blues for Donna and John, Claire and Sam. And that was signed by Amelia. One more said, please play Wedding Bell Blues for the senior girls at Crescent City, especially 2 of them. Signed by a junior friend.
WAPE, you're our winner.
Today's album winner is Chris Henson, 2519 Cotillion Road in Jacksonville. Chris is in the 12th grade at Terry Parker Senior High. Congratulations, Chris. We'll have you an album in the mail soon.
Listen again tomorrow when Pennies brings you the Hot 5 at 5.
You'll find we always specialize in helping you be penny wise. If penny wise you want to be, shop J.C. Penney Company.
big race is on. Quick oil change. 5609 Phillips Highway, right across from King Car Rental.
It's great to be in the First family. You live lots better when you save at First Federal. Savings and love.
How do you save money when you never get much? A little at a time. That's the way most young people have to save, and that's why most young people save at First Federal. They make it so easy. Just put away a little bread in your First Federal savings account on a regular basis, and sooner than you think, you'll have enough to make a major purchase like that groovy car you have your eyes on, or a fantastic summer vacation somewhere you've never been, or a custom-made surfboard, or whatever turns you on. And if you have an extra $200 now, deposit it at First Federal and get a tray and William Rogers silver plate free. As a young person, your financial needs are special, and take it from me, Honest John, First Federal understands those needs. Go by First Federal today and talk to one of the friendly people. They talk your language. First Federal, celebrating 35 years.
You'll want to strut, you'll want to crow when you see how fast your savings grow at First Federal. Savings and loan.
WAPE News.
Video guest by requesting Hold On I'm Coming to Howard from Chris, and had a request to give a Big Ape call for the class of 70 at Clay High School. Thanks for stopping by this afternoon. We'll play this record for you right now. John Mayall and Don't Waste My Time with Your Jive.
Tell me, woman, who you with tonight?
John Mayall, Don't Waste My Time from WAPE Channel 69, Jacksonville. It's 5:31. Studio guest in requesting a couple of songs from the Abbey Road album. Wanted to hear The End by the Beatles, to Mike from Joe, and Tell Mom Everything's the Same. Also had a request to play I Want You, She's So Heavy for Joe from Bad Boy. Thank you.
A bunch of guys from California.
Sears in downtown Jacksonville will be open on Sunday afternoon beginning November 2nd. Getting ready for Christmas already. Gee whiz.
Go Fresh is your best.
Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart. Tell her like a T-I-Z for Coke.
Now you can pick up a handy 8-pack of Coca-Cola in the 16-ounce bottles. Get 8 for the price of 6.
WAPE Sports.
Baseball St. Louis Cardinals have obtained slugger Richie Allen from Philadelphia for catcher Tom McCarver and outfielder Kurt Flood. Flood said later that he planned to retire. The Cincinnati Reds announced that Dave Bristol will not be retained as field manager next season. There was no immediate announcement of a successor. Joe Gordon stepped down as manager of the Kansas City Royals and was succeeded by coach Charlie Metro. Gordon will remain as a special assignment scout. Rain washed out a scheduled workout for the New York Mets, but failed to dampen the spirit of the National League champions. The Mets meet the Baltimore Orioles in the World Series. Here's Glenn Campbell.
If you see your brother standing by the road.
WAPE announces the winners of the Super Citizen Contest. And hats off to Jacksonville Super Citizen of the Year, Mr. Joe Carlucci.
I think you'll really enjoy this dress, ma'am.
Master, charge it, please.
All ready, sir, and these tires are guaranteed, you know.
Thanks. Those old tires were done for.
Yes, sir. Cash or charge?
Just master charge it.
Buy easy with plastic money. Master charge it. Master charge it.
Good afternoon. Glad to have you along on a bright, sunshiny Wednesday afternoon. Your bumper-to-bumper rush hour traffic underway in Jacksonville. Had a request from a couple of studio guests by. Had a lot of people by this afternoon. Somebody wanted to hear Lather to the Orange Park Raider team, who are working one up now. Oh, I get it, from Susan and Lana. Had a request to play Look to Your Soul to the Orange Park Senior class from Susan and Lana. Or maybe Suzanne. Suzanne and Lana. Sorry about that. And that was signed by nobody. 21 minutes before it's 6 p.m. Honest John with the music until 6:30 tonight. Gonna leave a half hour early and go to school. Ron Wayne will be here then. This is Steam and Na Na Hey Hey Kiss Him Goodbye. Tonight at the Fox Drive-In Theater on Normandy Boulevard, the Midway on Blanding Boulevard, and the Ribault on Sutel Drive, the most terrifying thriller since Rosemary's Baby. Exclusive drive-in theater showing.
Welcome to San Francisco, Kathy. You came looking for love. You found Kenneth instead. And then your nightmare began. Welcome to San Francisco, Kathy. National General Pictures presents Daddy's Gone A-Hunting. Something different from Mark Robeson, who gave you Valley of the Dolls. Daddy's Gone A-Hunting. In Technicolor, rated M.
And the co-feature filmed live at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Where It's At, starring David Jensen, Rosemary Forsythe, Don Rickles, and Caesar's Palace as Caesar's Palace. The generation gap at its shapeliest. Where It's At, and the girls are too numerous to mention. That's Where It's At, rated R, and Daddy's Gone A-Hunting tonight at the Fox Midway and Ribault Drive-In Theater.
Hi there. Hi there. What kind of beer do you drink?
7-Eleven beer.
Double mint chewing gum.
14 and a half minutes before 6 o'clock. For Jacksonville and vicinity, fair to partly cloudy through Thursday with a chance of showers. Low tonight, 68. The high tomorrow, 84. Winds generally easterly, 10 to 15. There's a 30% chance of rain this afternoon, 20% tonight.
Here come old flat top, here come. Come together.
Judge orders film return. Good afternoon. This is WAPE 2020 Total News. Currently 83 degrees in Jacksonville. For WAPE Total News, this is Lee Pierce.
In the interest of a better and well-informed community, we present an editorial comment.
Now, here's WAPE editorial editor Johnny Allen.
For WAPE, Johnny Allen.
You have just heard an editorial comment.
Equal time will be made available to responsible parties with opposing views. Information is the hallmark of democracy.
WAPE music. Doody run, hey, doody run, run. How old you see your sister was? High time, yeah.
Those are the Monkees for Out of the Past. Memory music on your Honest John program. She hangs out, and we have much more.
WAPE double play. Baby, we're good together.
That's the number 5 record from our WAPE Top 10 this week. Hit music from Andy Kim and So Good Together. You're listening to the Honest John program from WAPE Channel 69, Jacksonville, Florida. Straight up and down at 6 p.m.
Those were the days. Americans took to the automobile.
Downtown, Southgate Plaza, Roosevelt Mall Shopping Center, and throughout Florida.
For the motion picture experience of a decade, the Roxy Art Theater brings to the screen 80 minutes of the most adult scenes ever to be shown in our city of Jacksonville. The Ecstasies of Women. A luxurious yacht is the setting for this rollicking comedy with beautiful girls, and the ecstasies of women are graphically illustrated in shameless color. The Ecstasies of Women, playing today through Friday at your Roxy Art Theater, 2412 West Beaver, Jacksonville, where there is a midnight show every Friday and Saturday. No one under 18 ever admitted.
See you there.
2 minutes after 6 o'clock, we're going to take it ever so nice and easy as Dionne Warwick sings a song originally recorded by the Righteous Brothers long time ago. Listen.
You never close your eyes.
Pretty Miss Dionne Warwick, you've lost that lovin' feeling. Hang on. Six minutes after 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, October 8th, 1969. Your Honest John program underway until 7. I'll be here until 6:30 or thereabouts. Ron Wayne comes in about a half hour early so I can go to school tonight. Hear University of Florida football games on WAPE, brought to you by Massey Dodge, Massey Mixon, Chrysler Plymouth, and Southside Dodge. The Fighting Gators on WAPE, Channel 69. This week's game will be between Florida and Tulane. It'll be played at Tampa. Airtime is 1:45 Saturday afternoon right here.
The big race is on. Quick oil change. 5609 Phillips Highway, right across from King Car Rental.
WAPE, Channel 69. Music.
Temperatures drop down to a partly cloudy 80 degrees, looking for a low tonight of about 68. It's going to be kind of chilly.
Everybody's talking at me. I won't let you leave.
Terry Nielsen comes from the Midnight Cowboy. It's called Everybody's Talking. The song was written by Fred Neal. Glad to have you along with the Honest John Show on a Wednesday.
While you waiting for me to work my
Performance that should have won the Oscar for Vanessa Redgrave for Best Actress of the Year. She is magnificent. Makes this movie something quite special. Vincent Canby, The New York Times. The Loves of Isadora. Now at the Town and Country and Cedar Hills Theaters.
Thank you very much. That was Tiger Dave on the Honest John Show. Tiger Dave on the Honest John.
Honest John, WAPE.
Let him go back to his own radio station. Wherever that is. These are the Kaplans. Tracy.
Something you do.
Those are the Cufflinks with Tough 30 survey type music. That's called Tracy here on WAPE. It's 14 and a half after 6 o'clock. Gary Weaver's on the phone from out at Monty's Marina. And we got a fishing report today. And Gary says it's really a fishing report, not a weather report for a change. It's a little better, huh? And Jim Shire will give you a call about 6:15 in the morning, I guess.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Gary. I'll talk to you again tomorrow afternoon then.
Okay, John.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
18 minutes after 6 o'clock, here's Terry Reid from the album entitled Terry Reid. The song is called Silver White Light. Listen.